Kyrie Irving might be the Celtics' best player, but Mike Gorman isn't convinced the All-Star point guard's performance will determine how far Boston advances in the playoffs. Instead, Gorman believes the Celtics' NBA Finals hopes rest on the shoulders of Gordon Hayward, who's had an up-and-down season after returning from a gruesome leg injury. Gorman, play-by-play voice of the C's, shared this opinion earlier this week on 98.5 The Sports Hub, according to Boston.com's Celtics Twitter account. Mike Gorman, on at 985 The Sports Hub, the key to how far the Celtics go in the playoffs is Gordon Hayward. That's the whole story. Kyrie's going to be Kyrie. Kyrie's going to get 25 to 35 points, 6 assists, 3 steals, couple of rebounds. He's going to do that every night. Boston.com, Celtics News, at BDC Celtics, March 13, 2019. Mike Gorman, on at 985 The Sports Hub. When Gordon Hayward hit that basket to win the Sacramento game, there was genuine enthusiasm on the bench, dumping water on him. They looked like a team. That might be one of the defining moments of this team. Boston.com, Celtics News, at BDC Celtics, March 13, 2019. Hayward fractured his tibia and dislocated his ankle roughly 6 minutes into his Celtics debut last season. He missed the remainder of the 2017-18 campaign, going through a lengthy rehab process, and hasn't looked like the same all-star caliber player since returning this season. Hayward, even considered a liability by some critics, has shown signs of improvement recently, though, suggesting the former Utah Jazz standout could make a major impact down the stretch and in the postseason. It's up to coach Brad Stevens to find the perfect rotation and put players in position to succeed. The Celtics advanced to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals last season without Hayward and Irving, who suffered a season-ending knee injury, but they'll likely need all hands on deck this time around. The East is far more competitive, making the road to the NBA Finals even more daunting. Mike Gorman on Kyrie Irving, on at 985 The Sports Hub. He just needs to be the leader on the court. I don't think they need a formal leader on the court, but they need a leader on the court. That responsibility has fallen to Al Horford by default. Boston.com, Celtics News, at BDC Celtics, March 13, 2019. Mike Gorman on Jaylen Brown, on at 985 The Sports Hub. You could make the case he's been the Celtics' best player for the last 4 to 5 weeks. Boston.com, Celtics News, at BDC Celtics, March 13, 2019. The Celtics entered Thursday with a 41-27 record, good for 5th place in the Eastern Conference. Are you a fan of college hoops? Stop by skybook.ag for the best March Madness betting lines. Thumbnail photo via David Butler 2, USA Today Sports Images.